Raul, I see this in you, man. So much tenacity. And I once heard, there's so many things that happen throughout our life that we can't control, right? Just simple things like weather we can't control, especially in Texas.
Yeah.
But we can always control our response
Yeah.
to things. And one thing that, my dad taught me, just at a very, very early age was grit. Look at my boys now, and I'm like, Mama's ironing their clothes, and I'm like, boy, you're 13. I
Yeah.
ironed my clothes when I was 13. I washed my own clothes, and so grateful to my dad for teaching me that grit at a very, very early age. And fast forward a few years into him dealing with PTSD, he becomes a heroin addict and becomes abusive to my mom. And so just in a broken home, but still taking and crossing over. Now you have all these dreams as a kid. I was always driven. And at 13, when he left, I actually went out. I had felt the responsibility of providing for my family at 13 years old. Went up to a manager at Pizza Hut and said, I will sweep the parking lot and just give me free pizza for my family. The 6 siblings, so big family. My mom was grinding too. And so going back to that grit, I think it starts with that. It starts with kind of just this tenacity and just this drive of even though these bad things happen, I'm not going to give up. Certainly there's moments throughout, especially young, when you have just you feel like the world's caving in and you make it bigger than it really is in moments. But for me, just experiencing rock bottom at 13, dropping out of high school.
To then only graduate valedictorian.
Correct. Returning and and that's an opportunity. There's always people along the way that I feel like God puts in your path to help
Yeah.
you get to
Yes.
your purpose.